Twitch, you're a dick. Don't make me do this for every single stream. Oh, okay, you're not even going to be in there. No. Title's wrong, but who screws? It's screwed up. Dames and heren, meisters and jungen. And welcome to back to GT Sport. And I am joined by David.
Hey, hey.
It's just coming around there. So this is just practice, so obviously we'll get into the race.
The meat and do veg.
So, curious question. What was that about Haas?
Well, as of time of recording this, Haas have basically announced that both their drivers are out at the end of the season.
Who's driving for Haas?
Right now it's Grosjean and K-Mag.
Apparently Russell's Apparently Russell's looking for somebody as well. New people.
That's the rumour mill, isn't it? Yeah, my dad was talking about that, because immediately the rumour mill went round, like the F1 circles, of Hulkenberg and Perez. Now my dad reckons it could be Mick Schumacher and somebody else.
Well, where the hell's Thingy gonna go then?
I need more than Thingy.
K-Mag and Grosjean.
Let's be honest, could Grosjean be a massive loss from the grid?
No, but still.
As for K-Mag's he's like Hulkenberg in a lot of ways. Hulkenberg's a bloody good driver who's just not had the brakes.
No. Well, he proved that when he drove
the Racing Point, but that's the thing. That's why I'm saying, to me, I can't understand. Thanks.
I didn't mean to do that.
If Perez is available and Haas are looking for a driver, why would you not? He's fairly proven. He brings quite a bit of sponsorship money with him.
Yeah.
He would be a solid... My dad reckons he's going to be Mick Schumacher and a Japanese F3 driver, whose name I would racistly butcher if I tried to say it on stream, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't see him putting two F3 drivers in. To me, you put one F3 driver and an experienced guy to help train him.
Yeah.
Which is where someone like Perez or Hulkenberg would be perfect. I mean, apparently it's almost confirmed that Kimi's going to do another season just because he can.
Yeah, well...
Which I have nothing against that. I'd stay for as long as he can, as far as I'm concerned. He's a treasure to the sport, but I always thought Mick Schumacher would go to the Alpha, train there for a few years, and then hopefully jump into the Ferrari. Maybe I'm guessing now after Leclerc, because obviously Sainz is going to the Ferrari next year. Now, Sainz and Mick Schumacher in 3 or 4 years' time?
Don't get me wrong, Sainz is a pretty good driver.
A solid driver. But the thing is, me and my dad were talking about it, and the funny thing is, and we both sort of agreed, if you took the Mercs off the grid, there's some very interesting midfield drivers. I look back at Monza, Gasly winning it. You know.
Well, yeah.
There's quite a few. There's Leclerc, there's Gasly, there's Norris. Verstappen. Ricardo's still pretty handy. Look how he dragged that Renault to the bloody podium.
I wonder if Matey Boy will have his tattoo yet.
I don't know, but you know, Ricardo's still...
Well, Ricardo's got it. If he... It's like, who was it that told the race engineer to shut up and just let me get on with it? I think that was Ricardo, wasn't it? Yeah, but
pretty much, yeah. Kimi's also quite famous for that.
But the problem is, Ricardo has the right attitude when it comes...
Yeah, I've got a penalty, I'll drive faster then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
He's got the right attitude.
Now they're fairly close together, I think.
I feel sorry. I reckon if he'd have had the Red Bull, still, I still think if he'd have had that. I've said for years, Ricardo's will go down to one of the great drivers who never won a championship. Yeah, but if he'd have had that...
Because the best chance he had was in that Red Bull, and unfortunately his teammate was Vettel, when Vettel was on absolute form.
Yeah.
Now this was the other discussion we don't really like.
What?
Racing Point dropping Perez for Vettel. Is that a good call?
No.
Don't get me wrong, Vettel is a 4-time world champion, but the way he's been piloting that Ferrari this year, Leclerc's been absolutely running rings around him.
Yeah.
Perez is pretty solid. You know, he's not a bad driver and he will bring the car home.
Why don't they move Stroll?
Why don't they move Stroll? Who owns the Racing Point team?
Yes, I know who owns the Racing Point team. That's what I was saying. Why don't they move Stroll?
That was it. When the rumours first circled about Vettel going to Racing Point, there was pictures of Perez looking worried. He's like, when you remember who your teammate's dad is. You know, I mean, to be fair, Stroll's actually performed a bit better than I ever given credit for the last few races. Apart from his crash at Mugello, which wasn't really his fault.
I don't really...
But by God, he hit that wall spectacularly.
Was that one in the tyre blowout?
Yeah, and he bent the gearbox off the chassis.
Yeah. It wasn't
he's actually performed...
Yeah, I know, and that was when they decided to pick it up with it still on fire. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it out once with it behind the barrier, what?
YouTube corner.
You want to burn the Manitou down as well? But yeah, Stroll's actually not performed terribly, but if I had to choose between the two of them, I think I'd take Perez the majority of the time.
Yeah,
But if he's out there without a contract, I think it has to be stupid not to at least enter talks with him.
Yeah, but it's
he
like
brings
fucking...
quite a bit of sponsorship.
It's like the fucking rumour mill about Russell wanting to go Mercedes. Lewis doesn't...
Oh, I've got a...
Hamilton doesn't want Verstappen near Mercedes.
When they're talking about Russell, they're not talking about teammates Lewis, they're talking about after Lewis.
Yeah, I know that. But...
Which is how these teams are working. They're looking at... I mean, don't forget the big rule change is coming in 2022 now.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a friend who thinks Russell's going to be the next big thing, and I'd love to share his enthusiasm, but he's got a lot of growing as a driver to do yet.
Maybe Verstappen...
To me, you've got the likes of... You've got Leclerc, you've got Norris.
You got Verstappen.
You've got Gasly. Gasly if you got a decent car.
Yeah.
You've quite a few drivers right now. As I said before, if you take the Mercs off the grid...
That's what I mean. If the Mercs were off the grid, that'd be interesting.
There's some very interesting lower tier drivers.
Oh look, Devil's
right
down.
Now.
But...
You know, and that's...
I... Honestly... I can't... Don't get me wrong, Latifi... No.
Latifi, no.
Russell's
pretty much outrun him by a mile, hasn't he?
Yeah, Russell
outrun Kubica last year, but outrunning a one-arm pole is not difficult.
Norris, yes, maybe.
Norris given... Now, as I keep saying, because it's funny me to do it, like, I mean, Ricciardo's going to McLaren next year. There's a Mercedes engine going in the back of that McLaren.
Yes. Now, if
there's some potential there.
if they get on well, if they can gel, if the team don't royally screw Norris and Ricciardo over, just leave them to it.
And then again, we've got the big wild card, which is going to be Alonso in that. That Renault's not a bad package.
I know it's not a bad package. Look at what... Well, Danny Rick proved it. But...
Yeah, you're going to have Alonso in that next year.
Yeah, but every time I've said what about Alonso coming back, you've always and ahed over it.
No, like I said, what always gets me is Schumacher's return, when he returned in the Merc. Because he wasn't... Now...
What?
I always said Alonso, especially that last year Alonso was at McLaren. That McLaren was a bloody dog. It only started, but I remember Russell, it never even met the starting grid. But it broke down, yet when it ran, Alonso outperformed it by a mile. I was never the biggest Alonso fan, but I could never argue he could take a wheelie bin and be fairly fast in it. he had that some drivers just have that talent. Well, Schumacher had that talent. He could just somehow he could make it work, and Alonso, when the car actually would stay in one piece, would generally do quite well with it.
I mean,
now, like I say,
don't get me wrong, yeah, him coming back could teach Kimi a thing or two, maybe.
What do you mean? I think Kimi's going to try and drive F1 till he retires. And that's whatever the retirement age is.
But, don't get me wrong.
Kimi's still not got a terrible... He's not slow.
He's not doing
He's maybe
good
not got
for
the pace of...
That's the thing.
Is he trying to, though?
I don't know. That's the thing.
To me, Kimi right now, to me, is playing the life of an international playboy. 2 in the world, driving fast cars. He's living the dream. He could probably retire right now and live pretty comfortably for the rest of his days on
he probably
money
could.
and sponsorship. But people are still willing to pay him to throw an F1 car around a track, and by God, he's going to do it.
But do you...
Fair play to him.
Do you think... wherever he ends up next year, do you think that'll make a difference?
Who, Kimi? If he stays there, he'll stay at Alfa. He won't go from another team. If Alfa give him another year, he'll stay there. If they don't, he'll probably back away.
Well,
I don't think another team would have him. I don't think another team...
Verstappen's a bit fucked, because Verstappen's just signed a free year. He's signed another contract.
The thing is, though, he's not necessarily fucked, because the one thing I'll say is Red Bull have one thing. It's called Adrian Newey. Now, big rule changes 2022. Who's to say that Merc don't bollocks it up spectacularly and build a car that's not on the pace? It could have, that's unlikely, don't get me wrong. But if Merc missed the mark...
Red Bull have got it. The pit...
Newey generally, a Newey design car is generally a work of art.
Yes, but if you look at Red Bull, the team, the way the team is with Red Bull, you can see even with pit stops.
The problem Red Bull have is they are prioritising Verstappen too hard.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing that's really getting annoying.
Albon's suffering because the team is right now. It's Verstappen Racing +1.
Yeah, which is wrong. Albon...
But then again...
Yes, but Albon can show he can do it.
Oh yeah.
Just Albon makes silly little mistakes when he gets to a good position.
Red Bull have also been a bit too quick in the past to demote drivers. Look how they demoted Gasly down to the second car.
Yeah.
And he's going to win a race in it, you know. They're a bit quick at times. To be fair, Verstappen got there because they demoted Kvyat.
But it makes me wonder, though, to be honest, that the fact that they got, you know, Ricciardo went, they didn't offer Ricciardo, and I bet, slightly in ways, I bet they're kind of kicking themselves. Because they know...
Ricciardo went because the team went very Verstappen focused.
Yeah. Which... Whereas Renault, you didn't see that between, like...
No.
Like,
well, it is
Ricciardo.
Merc prioritised one, as we know.
Which is wrong.
Ferrari are kind of having to right now because the second driver, quite frankly, just isn't performing.
Well, yeah. I mean,
going back to what I said, you know, Racing Point have took Vettel on. Time will tell. I could be here eating my. I mean, I'll still stand by and say I didn't think Leclerc was ready for Ferrari, and by God, he's proved me wrong with interest. So I could be wrong, but
it's not. It's not the fact that Leclerc's like. The thing with Ferrari is the car's dog shit. The car's just shit.
Oh yeah,
it's getting a little bit better.
The car is a friggin' arse this year. But what I mean is, back when they first announced Leclerc was going to Ferrari, I stood and said I didn't think he was ready for it. I thought he needed another year in the Alpha.
Well, I was a bit speculative.
And he proved me wrong.
I was a bit sort of like, okay. And then, yeah,
He's rose to the occasion, so you never know. Put Sainz in it and he might suddenly bounce.
As long as they don't try do Leclerc over Sainz. Because Sainz won't like that. Because to be honest, I don't know if they've been doing it at McLaren or not, but Sainz and Norris have been out.
I think if they have, I think the case is that Sainz has been pretty much... I think Sainz has been outperforming Norris the majority of the time.
Yeah, but then... You got to think though, Sainz is... He is a good driver when he's not getting taken out, or taking himself out perhaps.
Oh yeah, and to be fair, that McLaren's been sort of, after the year that McLaren were an absolute dog, the McLarens have actually come back on pretty strongly. As sure he was in a Lamborghini.
Yeah, but the good thing about it is you've now got your daily bonus car as well, so when we actually eventually exit the lobby, you will get your daily bonus car. Because you've already done your miles.
I've done my daily mileage, no problem.
That's why I do 2 laps of it, because of the daily miles. So...
Yeah.
Now, I go to... here. Pick a track, boy, pick a track.
Me?
Yeah, you only get 26 seconds though. And tell me what you pick. Tell me what you've picked.
Can't find the one I'm looking for. Brands Hatch Grand Prix.
Where the fuck's that on the list? It should change it because I didn't get. Yeah, because I didn't get to cast my vote.
Yeah.
So I'll have to just change lap settings as well. GP second.
It was about in the middle, but they weren't in any kind of reasonable order. I couldn't figure out what order they were in.
They never are. Is it loaded yet? Now it has. So I can just edit the event settings.
Yes.
How many laps?
Make it 3 or 4 if it's a shorter circuit, obviously.
I'll just screw you over again then. Okay, once it's loaded in, you can pick your car. Is it my turn to choose a category this time?
And you choose the category, I'll see what I've got that's nearby.
Right, I'm in. Okay. Choose by category. Have you got an EGR1?
Yes.
GR3?
Yes.
Okay. I know you've got GR4s. Have you got GRBs? Yes, I think you have, because you said.
Yep.
GRX?
Yes.
Okay. Have you got N1000s?
Just one, yes.
Okay. Have you got any N900s? You can go sort by category, you know.
Yeah. After my 1000s, my next are 700s.
Ah, okay, so you haven't got any N8s either. Okay.
No.
N6?
Yep, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, we'll
2.
go N... Let's go N6.
N6? Now, this is going to be a very entertaining lap.
Now...
I'm going to spend more of this lap sideways than forwards.
Depends what you're in.
I'm going to spend more of this lap sideways than forwards.
I'd be interested to know what you're in. Whoa! So am I.
Why, what have you got?
Well, if you slow down, you'll see. Oh shit! Oh, love the sound of this thing. Whee!
You spin me right
Yeah.
round, baby, right round.
Shelby,
We're both in Shelby's.
you've got the Cobra?
Correct. You've got the GT500?
Yep. I just like the sound of
Or
it.
is it the 350?
It is the GT 350. 65.
Where's the 350R? The old Hertz racing cars. Generally, do you know the GT350 exists because Hertz Rental Company had them as cars you can rent to go racing.
Nice.
They commissioned them for that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't like to take one of these. Would not like to take
Yeah, but
one
you're
of these.
talking 1960s America where everything handled like that.
Yeah, but would you like to drive one of these around a modern day circuit, like the Nordschleife and stuff like that? Would you really?
Yes. I'd die, but I'd die happy.
Yeah, well.
Sideways in a fireball. Trust me, things ain't a lot better in the friggin' AC with a friggin' wacky great motor in the front of it.
Oh shit. Oh. I'd have been dead.
Wonderful time.
I'm kind of hoping I
No,
did
don't
turn.
forget, it's 60s American metal, so you probably would have survived because it's actually made out of this weird stuff called actual metal.
Bloody hell, 19 years ago today.
GTA 3.
Yeah.
I shared that on Twitter, that's how you've seen it.
I know.
Like last week it was 21 years from GTA 2.
I think you've got power over the acceleration on me.
I haven't, it's just that mine weighs about the same as one of your farts.
Oh, fuck. That's
And I
not
can
good.
actually take a corner. It just shows that GTA 2 and 3 were launched like 2 years apart, and yet we'll be entering the third generation that GTA 5's been on.
Yeah.
Third console generation.
Oh,
There was
shit.
Skyrim coming out on Samsung fridges.
Come on, come on. Gel with the car. Gel with the car. That's better.
I've seen pizza today, some of like the big tests have started getting PS5s.
Hmm.
You know, the magazines and that for pre-launch reviews, they've started getting them.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
So look, and see how finances are going maybe next. The day that comes out, Cyberpunk comes out.
Well, yeah.
And I've got that for this gen.
Yep, so have I. Does that have multiplayer? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
Could be an interesting one to find out if it does.
We know Watch Dogs does, and we'll both have that this time next week.
Too fucking right. Can he wait? Can he wait?
Yeah, it's 6 days from point of recording.
Yep.
Those of you watching this in March, when he finally uploads it, won't have a clue what we're on about, but...
I actually can't wait for Watch Dogs. Really can't. Oh, shit.
You really don't get on with that first card, do you?
No.
It's this one that causes me issues.
Unsafe track entry.
What was that?
Unsafe track entry. It just feels nice to actually be able to chuck it around and not actually have a little bit of control, unlike
He says that as he careers off into a gravel trap.
Assetto Corsa.
Oh, I think that's the first time I've actually played Assetto, and for all the times you see videos and people call it like a good simulator, what? That felt bloody awful.
It did. It was really bad.
Now,
This classes itself as a real driving simulator. Now, at least I can chuck the car around and
yeah.
I can actually regain control if I need to. Except there.
Well, it was nice knowing him.
There'll be one game that I'll definitely probably get on PS5, and that will be the new Gran Turismo. Except it'll be delayed like every other fucking Gran Turismo title in history. Bar one. And, no, yeah, well, no, 2 wasn't delayed. 3...
Well, technically 4 was, but then they threw the prologue out, didn't they?
Yeah. 4 was delayed.
I remember that because I had it.
4 was delayed, then 5 was delayed, 6 was delayed.
Yeah, but I guess you realise that it's always worth the wait.
This was worth the wait, but then they fucked it over a little bit. They did, and that's why they made all the changes, like bringing back certain bits back into it. Because it was a case of, fan uproar, they took away what Gran Turismo's... Okay, I didn't turn ghosting off, I should have done. Didn't do it.
Fan uproar, you mean like the Sonic film?
I don't know, not seen it yet.
I don't know, I just remember the original trailer and the backlash.
Oh, the backlash off that trailer. I remember that.
I've still not seen the film, but yeah, the actual...
Oh, the trailer, yeah, that got backlashed. Apparently some
Does that not still hold the world record for the most dislikes on a video on YouTube or something like that?
Don't know.
I'm sure at one point it maybe was like the most dislikes in a 24-hour period or something like that it had. Not a record you want to hold.
No. There we go. Should have taken the American muscle round Nürburgring.
There's enough trouble around here. Turn, please.
Please don't turn.
It did a... Wow, I'm a long way ahead of you.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not driving well. If work saw this now, I'd have issues.
Come on.
Work
Oh,
damage
shit.
on AC Cobra.
Come on. Come on. Feather the throttle a bit. There we go. Too much. I used to have a setup for most of the cars to be able to handle quite good. Well, not quite good, but better. No. You know when it says like your 2 and stuff like that? Take heed. Take heed, that can be quite useful.
That's what gear you're supposed to be in the upcoming corner.
Yeah. But if
when
you...
it says 2 when you're careering in 5th sideways.
I actually know some of the corners, like even on the Nürburgring.
Actually, no, you can't, because that thing will have us 4-speed box.
Well, yeah. But no, what I'm saying is, some of the corners on the Nürburgring, it was telling me to be in certain gears, and it's like, nope, I'm going to be in this gear because I know that the car can do that gear around the corner. It's how many hours I've spent on the Nürburgring just pissing around in different cars as well. And then spending that long on it training for driving the friggin' thing in real life. Which is something we'll be doing again, boy, if you're still up for that.
Well, like I said, it'll be a lot of like cost dependings and all that.
Well, yeah, I know that.
If I can make it happen, I bloody well will do.
Well, at the moment, I checked out a flight, even though wrong airport, but I checked out a flight to Amsterdam at the moment for, as of June, July next year, just as an example. Return flight was about 200 quid.
What, each? That's not terrible.
No, 200. It was 200 quid for return. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're talking.
Well, that was 10 days, but even so, it'd be less than that. It'd be less than that.
It may not. It depends. It's weird. Say when we used to go on holiday, a fortnight was the same price as 10 days. And that's no joke, because last time we went to Tenerife, we were only going to go for 10 days, and it's like, well, you can do a fortnight for the exact same price. And might as well have the extra 4 days then. Basically for free.
Tim's away first week in November, so...
Yeah.
If you're around any of the
all but Tuesday night I should be. Let's say, I'm usually around Thursdays, I know you're online, so I'm doing other things. Tuesday I'm probably not. I'm normally with other half.
You can't be doing that.
What?
You can't be mixing. If she's tier 2, you can't. If she's tier 2, you can't mix.
I'm tier 1. You alright?
You can't mix. If she's tier 2, you can't mix. Why do you think I've not seen my other half? Because we're both tier 2. Can't mix. Not allowed to mix indoors.
It says it's indoors.
You're not allowed to mix outdoors. You're not actually. If you. technically, if you're if you're not in the same household, you're not allowed to mix.
Yeah, technically a lot of things.
But it's weird that you could still go to a pub, which is weird.
No, the funny thing is, I was talking to a lad at work the other day, and he said the best thing is he works in the kitchen with 4 other chefs.
Yeah, I know. And then
they can work side by side for 10 hours a day, no problem, but they can't go for a drink afterwards.
Yeah, I know. It's crap.
The way I see it, me and her, we take the right precautions in other areas that me going to see her one night a week is not going to be an issue. And you know what? Started, they were taking our...
What did you do?
Avoid for Catalonia. Barcelona, Catalonia.
Ah, okay. Well, you picked that. You picked Brands Hatch, so...
Honestly,
it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry, you can be the next couple. But yeah,
but...
a lot of it has to go with common sense.
Yeah, we know it's got to go with common sense, but... If Lancashire went into Tier 3, which technically it should have done, but Blackpool did...
It already is.
Eh?
It is 3.
Blackpool is...
No, all of Lancashire is.
Well, you definitely shouldn't be mixing.
They'll never take me alive.
She should fucking know better as well. We're being in Tier 3. That is... Yeah, but...
We're taking the right precautionary level. We're taking the right...
but it only takes one of her neighbours, one of your neighbours, for example, to dob you...
I'm Tier 1, so my area is not a problem.
Yeah, but it only takes one of her neighbours to dob you in, and there's a fine slapped on you both. And it could be up to £1,000. And that's not the kind of money you've probably both not got. You both haven't got right now.
We'll make it work.
Repeat offenders, the maximum fine you'll end up getting is 10k. Not anybody's been slapped with... Oh, did somebody get slapped with a 10k fine yet? Or was it a business got slapped with 10k?
Wow, I've taken out a car that actually grips. This is unreal.
And your turn to choose a category, by the way.
Oh, is it? I'm out in... what category is it? Can I do a quick return to garage? No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Press start, exit, brings you back to... thing.
I've that done me out the entire lobby.
No, it just exits you back to this menu, and then you have to cancel your entry and then go back to your garage menu.
Okay. So what should we do? Let's bring things down a notch.
Right.
Category.
We had N6 last category.
Yeah. What have we got in N4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, pick yourself something out of that list.
7.
Pick yourself something out of that list.
Okay. I will do. Probably not what I was going to do, but... yeah, no, that'll do. I think. Let's have a look. See what he brings out, or what he's brought out. Ooh, really?
Were you spying on my car?
Fucking TT. Hairdresser's car.
Aye. Well, in a friggin' RCZR, which was a French TT before, so why not? Jesus, that helicopter's low. And I'm in a gravel trap.
Just let me know when you're ready.
You might say where we are. You know, for all they call the TTs, I'd have a TTRS.
I'd have an R8. Or a TT.
An R8's slightly more money.
Oh, I know.
The TTRS with the old 5-banger in it.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad car.
I actually always...
Not in a cabrio, I'd have to have a hardtop.
Originally I always wanted an Audi TT, but people took piss.
My mother had one, and the only thing wrong with it to me was it was a cabrio.
Hmm.
But it was the 225. It was the good one. The first generation after they added the spoiler.
Fuck. I knew that'd have the power.
It's not the power, it's the fact that I've got a drive shaft at back end. This is going to be 4-wheel drive, isn't it?
Rear, won't it?
No, before with a TT.
Shit.
An Audi Quattro will be a front drive bias with rear Haldex.
Yeah, how did you not know about the SUV? Was it an Aston?
I don't know, I've never seen first time I've seen one. No, I honestly to this day say Aston Martin are coming that can do no wrong, but that seriously questions that theory.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's about time that they actually jumped on the sort of the SUV market.
Why? Aston was sort of buying supercar, I'd go Aston. I know they're not as quick as some others, but it's just they've got style.
If you want a car maker that would be doing wrong, get worried when the Rolls-Royce make SUVs.
They already do.
Do they?
Yes. I've seen them in Liverpool, they're garish as fuck. They are so footballers' wives, they're practically fucking what's it